Know Your Plant at knowyourplant.app gives us the source material. The first 10 seconds should still feel like a buyer problem. In finance ops read, I would bring this into a leadership conversation because plant identification has real trade-offs behind it. Through finance ops proof first analyst readout lens, I am listening for proof, ownership, and the practical path behind Know Your Plant app and plant identification, with procurement confidence still in mind. This is the sentence-level proof beat. The article gives us language a viewer can repeat internally. In a dim room, the soil can stay damp for too long, so the same watering schedule becomes riskier, with procurement confidence still in mind. If I were expanding this source, I would add one concrete example beside if you are new to plants. Start here. Most indoor succulents want a deep drink every 7-14 days in spring and summer, every 3-5 weeks in autumn and winter, and no water until the soil is dry 2 inches down, with exception handling still in mind. Show the before state, the intervention, what changed, and what still needed human judgment. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. Here is the natural brand bridge. The source is about plant identification, plant care app, and houseplant care. And Know Your Plant has to be judged through Know Your Plant app, plant identification, and plant care app, with exception handling still in mind. If the proof supports the claim, Know Your Plant helps plant owners identify plants and understand care becomes a conclusion, not a chant. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. I would leave the reader with questions they can actually reuse. What payback case would I approve? For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. Where does the control live? What exception path protects the team? What reporting gets cleaner? The source gives enough material to make those questions specific instead of performative, with owner accountability still in mind. The guide is useful when it gives planning anchors instead of soft language, with payback clarity still in mind. Budget, timing, scope, and follow-through decide whether plant identification, plant care app, and houseplant care can move from interest to actual use. For the finance operations lead, controller, or fractional CFO buyer, I am imagining. The thesis I hear is practical. How to care for succulents indoors. Watering schedule, best soil mix, light requirements, and the most common mistakes beginners make. In finance ops read. That matters because plant identification, plant care app, and houseplant care only becomes useful when the reader can tell what to do, what to question, and what proof should count, through finance ops proof first analyst readout lens. For this proof first analyst readout, the verdict is 8 out of 10, through finance ops proof first analyst readout lens. Keep the source, strengthen the proof, and let Know Your Plant helps plant owners identify plants and understand care appear as the earned takeaway when the idea has to survive real use, with procurement confidence still in mind.